Welcome everybody. This project right here was brought to my attention from Animation Market. They wanted me to create an animated puzzle, and this is the design I came up with. So let's head over to Canva and I'll show you how I did it. So when I was asked about this project, what I wanted to do was look for puzzle pieces in Canva, and I didn't find any that I liked, and they were all the same. So what I did was make my own custom frame puzzle pieces, which there will be a link in the description for you to get your own puzzle pieces free from me. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and you grab your template in the description. So this is what you'll be starting off with, and you can just go in here and click on this and delete these to get started. If y'all want to see how I did this little cheat to get these puzzle pieces like this, leave it in the comments and I'll show you my little cheat of how I got puzzle pieces that look like puzzle pieces instead of all of them looking like one of these. Like that was like the shape in Canva almost, and they were all the same. I don't want the same pieces. I want them to look like a puzzle. So to start this project off, what you want to do is you want to find whatever photo you want to look for or use. So we're just going to use a photo. Let's see all. Let's see what I used. Let's go back and use our regular one here. Maybe this might go into the background a little bit. Let's change this background up a little bit. Let's go here and let's do some white maybe. And let's flip it this way. And if that just looks bad, we'll change it again. So what I want to do now, so I'm going to take my picture over to the side, and I want to put my puzzle together. So I'm going to put my puzzle together the best that I can. These pieces should be in order and in the size that they need to be as I created. So, hey, your first thing to do is put the puzzle together. So we're going to put a puzzle together. Now these pieces do not fit like exactly for whatever reason. If y'all want me to show you how I cheated and got these puzzle pieces, then you'll understand why. But I just wanted puzzle pieces that look like puzzle pieces versus like everything was the same and it was just like a pattern more than puzzle pieces. If you get what I'm throwing down here. So we'll just kind of even these up and get them in their little spaces. I'm going to use the arrow keys for lining these things up better. And let's see, this one can go up and over. And there, and there, and there. And I kind of put my puzzle together. Let's see how lined up. They look pretty good lined up. So now I'm going to what I'm going to do is, the best thing to do here is you're going to have to fill in each. So I just kept grabbing it and I filled them all up with the picture. Is it all going in the same one? You little goofball. So I just filled all my frames up with my photo that I was going to use. If y'all know a faster way, please leave it in the comments. I wish they would make it where you could just have an option to put it in all frames. It's like all frames. If you're using multiple frames like this, it would just be so awesome instead of having to do it this way. So of course, but once you get your picture in there, you're good to go. But I just don't like having to do this for each one. And then, and then we're going to go, and I found the best way to do it was to go to the top here of my thing and then move it over like so. And then it was just easy to line them up. So you just make it like that. And then you bring it up to the top, move them over. And as you can see, there's little spots in here. So I'm going to show you how to get rid of those. So I'm going to do this real quick. I'll speed this part of the video up so you don't get bored, and I'll come back. So now I have those where I want them positioned. As you can see, I need to bump this one over just a smidge. And as you can see, they don't exactly line up that great to some degree on some of these. You can move them over a little bit and kind of work them in and line them up a little bit better. To make them tight. But there's a trick. It can have some little, you can see the little blue part sticking through, but that's okay because I'm going to show you a trick that doesn't matter. You just want your puzzle pieces. So this is you're going to be your your second slide for the small transition, or your last slide for the big one. So what you want to do now is you want to duplicate that page. The other thing you want to do is you want to come over and you want to take your picture and make it the size you want it to fit. Hold on, let's do this real quick. So I'm going to do this to fit. So what I want to do real quick is just lock these real quick so they don't try to grab this while I'm trying to size this up. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to layer it on top, and then I'm going to get it to match what I have here. So I'm going to go over here like so, and I'm going to match it up to this photo here. All right, now once I have that, I'm going to take that position and I'm going to throw that in the back like so. And then I am going to unlock all these other ones, which I should have grouped those first. But I did not. So let's do it the other way. Control, 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 scroll, control, unlock. So now all my pieces are unlocked and they're in front. So that's this one here. Now, I'm not worried about sizing or anything like that. Y'all can do that at another point. We're just doing technique for the moment. So now that I have my picture where I want them to go, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my first one, and I'm going to spread them out, spin them around if you want to, and in any old way that you want to, and just spread them out all over the place. Let's move this out of the way and stop looking at that. And you can just spread them around however you want. Give them a little spinny spin. All right, so now I've got them all over the place. What I want to do is, we're going to go in here, we're going to use our match and move. I am going to turn it all the way up, and then we're going to look and see that it goes in like so. But you see that picture is back there. I don't want that picture back there. What I want to do now, because I want it to look solid, that's why I put the picture back there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into position, and I'm going to grab my picture. Wait a minute, where is my picture? There it is. I'm going to grab my picture, and then I am going to go in to show timing. And what I want to do is get that timing to right where they land on top. When they hook together like so, that's where I want my picture to come in, just a hair bit after that. So what happens there is, even if there's like a little bit of gappage in there, that picture will hide that gaps. So we're going to go and we're going to look, and it's going to go together. And you see, I got to move my timing on my timing over some more, because you're seeing the picture before it's all the way there, and you're just going to move your timing until it hits. Hold on, come on, baby. And see that? I think I could maybe smidge it just a hair bit more, just a smidge. Ooh, just a smidge. I just want just a smidge. So we watch that transition, and there it goes, and it looks solid. So that putting that picture there and doing that timing bit helps do that. So that is that, the easy one. So this other one really isn't a harder one. So what I do let's get this off of here real quick. Let's go here and hide the timing so we can see. I always, if I'm doing like multiple projects within a project, which I do all the time, is I leave a space in between them, just so I can separate. This was one animation, this is another animation, so you'll understand my thought process when I do this. So what I want to do is I want to duplicate this because I want to keep this. So I'm going to move this over, and this is going to be my last slide. We also want another duplicate of this, and then we're going to do our stuff in between these two. So on the first one, I'm going to take out my photo. I'm going to take that. I'm going to just a little trash. And then what we can do, hold on, let's back that up a minute. So what I want to do now, hold on, let's back that up a little bit. Let's delete this. So let's see, I want to make this bigger. So I'll show you all if y'all want to do something a little bit bigger. Make bigger. And now everything is bigger. And now let's duplicate the slide like so. And then we'll have, that's our end one. It should be, the timing and everything should be still right on it. We'll see when we get there. And now we can just pick apart this first one. Or take this, we're going to trash this right here. And then we have our puzzle pieces. Now, depending on the photo, if you're really good at puzzles and you want to put your puzzle back together, put them all over the place. If not, you might want to leave like one or two pieces in a spot where you can see to put, or put them somewhere close where you can throw your puzzle pieces together. Because if not, you're going to have to figure out how to put the puzzle back together, right? If you just like spread them all over the place. So for simplicity and not trying to really have to put the puzzle back together, we're going to simply move a few pieces. So what you want to do if you're doing the pieces like this, what you want to just do is duplicate the page and literally just go and start putting the puzzle back together. And you're going to go and put your puzzle back together. You'll use your little arrow keys to kind of get it tight and where you need to go. Like I said, it's the same thing. If you see these little, see with the blue, with it bigger, you can actually see some of these blues coming through. And if you want to do just a couple pieces at a time, you go and line up your pieces. And then you'll just keep duplicating and put your pieces back together. I'm going to do this a little sloppily just for time's sake because I know y'all know what I'm talking about here. And let's see, we'll just grab this one right here, spin it around back to 0, put that one in its place, and then, oops, okay, duplicate the page, throw another one in there, let's see, 2 more. And then you can work on your timing and everything after the fact if you want to do it fast. Or if you want to do it slow and it's kind of slow, and then when you download it, a lot of times I will download my video and then I will upload it back into Canva as a whole video and then adjust the speed to it when it's solid versus doing this. If I like my animation here and it looks good, but it looks slow, I will download it as a video and then re-upload it back into Canva and then change the speed. And if I want to change it a lot, oh, look at me. There I go, deleting stuff again. Duplicate the page and put it up. So I will go and do that, or I'll take it over to Clipchamp because in Clipchamp I can do more than just 2 times the speed. I can go up and go faster if I need to do that, and I'll just quickly take it over there and up the speed some, so I don't have like super slow looking animation or spinning a lot of time. See, like if you can see right here, you can see that gap right there, and that's why we do the photo in the back because, like I said, if y'all want to see me how I did that, you'll understand a little bit why when I made these that there possibly are gaps. And why I do the photo like I did. So now that we've had those all together, we'll run through this animation real quick and you'll see your puzzle slowly go together. And we'll take these down. Let's just put these at 1.8. Let's do them all and let's look at it that way and see if that looks faster, and you can speed it up also. That's up to you. But that's the technique. And when you get to that last one, you might have to go back in here and grab your photo, go into position and work again with your timing on that if you changed your speeds. So you might need to go and open that up a little bit and see when they hit together. Which I think I had it hit there. So let's delete that page. And did I just duplicate again? Boy, y'all should, delete. I'm so used to duplicating pages, y'all. And then when that last one hit, see how that went solid? So you just move that back around. And that's how you do that. Maybe somebody else can do my idea because I don't know how much I'll play with these anymore. But my idea really, originally, when they gave me this idea, was to have it look like, but to do that, I would have to do this to each and every one of them. And so I could pull them off the page completely. So each piece, I would have to group these and do this so I could pull them off the page. But my original idea was to have it, they all come out real fast, like somebody threw the box of puzzle pieces into the center of the design, and then they would go into their respective places. And that's how my original idea was, but I just thought that was a little bit time consuming. And I don't know, maybe I will try that sometime or not, or maybe you can try it and then you can send me the video. I would totally love that. But that's how we do this. And if you have any questions, leave it in my comments. If you're on Facebook, hit me up with a DM. Don't forget to get your template in the description. I love you guys. I will see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.